Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a business owner or you're a marketer, you know that traditional advertising platforms like Google Ads and Facebook Ads are great for targeting specific audiences, but they can be very expensive and sometimes feel impersonal. So what if I told you there's a smarter, more organic way to promote your brand? Today, I'm introducing you to an AI-powered influencer advertising platform that connects you with the perfect creators for your niche. Now, this AI tool specializes in running influencer campaigns for brands, and it combines the precision of digital ads with authenticity of influencer marketing. I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to use the platform to find the right influencers and also get amazing results for your business. So let's get started. So the first step is to come to the platform. In order to get to the platform, you need to type ads.ahaglobal.io in your browser. It could be Chrome, it could be Mozilla. It really depends on the browser you use for easy navigation. I'm going to leave the link as well in the description box, and I'm also going to pin it to the comment section as well for easy navigation. So when you come into the platform, the first thing is to sign up if you don't have an account already. I do have an account for this platform, so I really don't need to sign up. And what I like about this tool is that it has that creator functionality. It adds that touch of personalization to your advertising. So since I already have an account, I'm just going to click on the login button here, and then when you come to the platform, as you can see, you come to the home page, or you could see the campaign button here. If you already have an existing campaign, it would show in here. And then in order to start creating a campaign, you just click on the button here, create a campaign, and then you basically select an objective for this particular campaign. So like I said, if you are familiar with all the other advertising platforms, then this whole process would be quite familiar for you as well. So basically, you can decide on what your objective for the campaign would be. So whether you're looking to drive traffic to your website, or you're looking to collect leads for your business or your brand to basically encourage customers to take action, or maybe you've developed a new application and you're just looking for a way to promote it. So you can really decide what your objectives would be, or you basically want people to sign up or register for something on your platform or on your website, or basically you are also trying to get people to really pay for stuff on your website. So you really need to decide on what the objective for your campaign is up front. I'm just gonna go with traffic for now, so I'm gonna click on traffic. So basically, I just want to drive a lot of people to my website, and then you put in the landing page. So the landing page essentially is again, if you're a business owner and you have a website or you have like an online storefront, the landing page essentially is that website. So you just need to put in the link to your website, so people will basically visit this link after watching creator videos about your brand. Now, I don't specifically have like a web application or a website, so I'm just going to use my YouTube channel as a landing page. And I'm going to come in here and put the link in here, and then I'm going to click on next. At any point in like setting up your campaign, you'll be able to save a draft of your work if let's say you have to stop and go do something else. And I'm going to click on next. And then it's asking like, tell us about your business. So I could basically again put in my YouTube channel here, or I could you just have to put in your YouTube channel link here. If you have a YouTube channel and you have a website page, you can just put it in here. What I like about this tool is the fact that the AI algorithm behind this, once you put in the link to your website or you put a link to your landing page, it's gonna like basically find out a lot of information about your business, and it's gonna fill automatically all necessary information just from sending the URL to your website. And then I'm going to click on autocomplete with AI, and let's see what this does. It takes roughly about 2 minutes to gather all the information from your website. This tool is really smart, guys. Okay, as you can see, it's been able to generate a lot of information about my my YouTube channel website that I put in here. And if you have a business logo, you'll be able to upload your business logo. I do have a business logo, but I'm just gonna keep it as the default. Just make sure that when you're uploading your business logo, it's in SVG format. And then as you can see, it captured the business name correctly. It's given some competitors for my channel, and it's selected the product or service type, the business market type, B2C. I mean, you could also make changes. So if it says B2C and you think it's actually B2B, you could also make changes. Like, I like the fact that you don't have to manually do this. It already does this for you. And then, as you can see, it's enabled to create an elevator page for me, as well as some core selling points. You'll be able to add up to 7 more core selling points as well. And then it's also like giving me a breakdown of like people who will be in my core audience based on just providing them the link to my my tutorial channel, so that you can see, yes, tech enthusiast. That's definitely true, because like typically people who want to visit my website, that's true, because people usually visit my YouTube channels are people who are tech enthusiasts, people are interested in AI, learning about new technologies. It also has professionals seeking upskilling. It has students, and I see why it has students, and this is great because like I do have tutorials on tools that can help students study as well. So yeah, this is great. This is quite accurate. I mean, you could click on advanced settings, and at this point you could put things like gender, age, and stuff like that. I just want to keep that. I don't want to put any restrictions or put any ages or gender or interest. But I mean, if you put an interest here, then again the tool would be able to match you to the specific type of audience. So tech enthusiasts, what type of because tech enthusiasts can be like a broad word, right? So if you put in the interest, maybe people who are just interested in AI, or maybe people who are just interested in cybersecurity, like it'll be able to narrow that down for you as well. And I'm just gonna click next after this, and then yeah, so placement. So it's asking you like, where do you really want to place your ads? So whether YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you can decide. I'm just gonna keep it as YouTube for now, because what happens is if I say Instagram, then it's gonna like suggest creators on Instagram for me, right? So I'm just gonna stick to YouTube for now, for the purposes of this tutorial. I mean, you could have multiple, right? You're not limited to just one. Languages, if you want to reach other people who are non-English speaking, then you might consider also including additional languages here. But I think it's great that they have like a vast list of languages. And in terms of locations, like where are you trying, which people are you trying to target, right? North America, you could be very specific and say, let's say Canada, but I'm just gonna say like the whole of North America, right? Whether Africa, East Asia, you can decide. And then post state. So you could either like give like a flexible post time, and basically creators would have the ability to just publish their content as soon as it's been approved, or you could have like a fixed post time and creators are required to post within that designated time window. So I'm just gonna say flexible post time. It depends on your brand, like how you want it to go, right? Maybe you are trying to launch a new feature, so you want to make sure that all the creators are talking about that particular feature or that particular product at a given point in time, and for that reason you'd want to have like a fixed time, just so like able to create the buzz. It really depends on what's in your marketing strategy and how you want your campaign to flow. I'm gonna click on next. So the next point is about like budgeting and bidding and stuff like that. So the first thing, you really want to maximize results. That's like the only defaults there. So you have to set a budget, and I believe the minimum budget is $5,000 for YouTube only campaigns. Okay, so I'm just gonna say $5,000, and then you can also decide whether you want creators to have like a dedicated video for your product, or you want them to just have like an integrated video. So a dedicated video would be like a YouTuber basically just talking only about your product in their video, or an integrated video could be like, let's say a YouTuber is talking about so many other things, but then don't mention your products in their video. So it really depends, and you can set like what the maximum CPM for that is. So maybe I'll say $400 for a dedicated video, and an integrated video I'm just gonna say $100, right? And then as you can see here, it's giving you the audience like estimated number of views based on your budget. So based on a $5,000 budget, you're expected to have about 20,000 to 62,000 people see it, which I think is really cool. Okay, and based on what you said, yeah, $3,000 per month based on like what we have in here. And then I'm just gonna click on generate audience. This takes about 3 minutes, sometimes it's shorter. So now, as you can see, we have a list of optimized audiences. These audiences have been generated based on the business information that was provided up front. So as you can see, it gives you an idea of like how big the audience is, whether it's small sized or large. So practical adult learners, for instance, it explains like the type of people in this group, and basically saying that not so many people. And then it also gives you like tech and innovation enthusiasts, which is basically a wide group. So you can really select which of these audiences you'd want to have like creators from, or creators who focus on these audiences, right, in their videos. So now that we have all these audience generated, the next step is to click on Generate Creative. For context, as you can see, it's giving you some information about how much you're going to be spending a month, and what that really gets you, just so you know that you have value for your money, right? So $3K a month is equivalent to a professional product video production. It's also equivalent to like hiring a junior social media manager for a month, like paying them for a month. So as you can see, like this is really doing the job for you, and you are actually getting it back for your money. Based on the audiences that was generated for us, we have a group of creators here that would be potentially promoting your videos, really, and they fit within the budget you have as well. Or you could also have maybe your favorite viral video, which is aligned with offer that you want to sell, and then it's gonna, based on that, it's gonna generate like creators for you. So I can go onto my YouTube channel, really, and I'm just gonna just copy a URL and then put it in here and see what it comes up with. Maybe it's gonna give me some different ideas, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, it's quite similar to what was there already, but then I do see some other creators that were not in the first list, which is cool. You're gonna click on next. Now in this part of it, you basically want to add some rules. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are letting the influencers know that maybe they shouldn't do this, they shouldn't say this in the videos. So basically you just need to provide some requirements. The platform has its own requirements, but then you can provide influencers some guidelines on what to do. And if there are some specific creators you really don't want to work with, especially maybe because of their values, or maybe you don't feel like your business really aligns with what they say, even if they are among the list of creators that were suggested for you, then you could basically like upload a list of creators you really don't want to work with, and there's a template you could follow. And if you have specific like brand assets, so if you like specific colors or logos, you have the opportunity you want to have in your video, then you could also go into the dashboard. You have like if your product does not have like a free trial track, then because for creators to be able to like talk about like the forecast and how much you've tried out first, right? Actually, so then you have to provide like things like number of views, and you could also upload a video explaining your products or services to help the link in the description box. Understanding. So I'll say click on the link in the description box. But thank you for watching, about like in the next one, the key services or products. Just highlight the main benefits of your product, and you could also add any information that would help give you a lot more credibility, and then you click on next. Now we are getting closer to the end. So there are two service models. So you could basically use like the manual one, which is basically you doing it yourself, but just know that it's also a lot of work because you need to have some knowledge of creator marketing, and there's a lot more effort required. So it's best for teams with capacity to handpick creators and review content on a daily basis. This platform can automate it for you. So if you have limited time, you don't have like a whole team delegated to reviewing content for your product, then you could go with the automated one. And then with that, the effort is less. You don't really need to know much about creator marketing. And yeah, and you're not really responsible for like approving creators or contents. Like the AI agents will do everything for you. Now I'm just going to review, I'm just going to go with automated, and then you can review what you have created, and then you click on next. And then finally you just need to put in your card information, so you can put in like full name, credit card information, and then you click submit. So I'm just gonna put like a dummy let's say this, Canada, so I'm just gonna say Canada. And yeah, coming to the end of this tutorial, right? Yeah, and then you click submit at the end of it all.